Hello and welcome to GeekGateX. Uh, Thanks for coming. Sorry, we cannot hear you. Now you can. It's me, the
Oh,
fucking dream with Nero.
yeah, you smell. I
Uh,
hope you, I hope you sprain your ankle in the stairs.
I hope that your cell phone only charge on a specific angle, and each time
Oh
after
no,
10
that's the
minutes,
worst.
after 10 minutes, you have to find a new angle because fuck you. That's why.
Oh, I'm actually going to steal that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, I would use it on all the mean comment too.
Oh yeah. That's actually no, that's legit great.
Yeah, but I did text you that idea already.
Yeah. But but that specific one, it's mine now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, that's amazing.
So yeah, hello Massimar, how you doing?
Ah yes, he's always there.
Yeah,
Unlike my dad.
yeah. Your dad will never be there. Never coming
Oh
back.
indeed. Oh no, he's not.
So how was your week, Nero?
My week was pretty good. I was going to hate on something. I don't remember what.
Uh,
Um,
Haters? I don't know.
no, it was something. I don't remember. It's fine. Um, where was I? Yeah, kept. Wait, what did I play recently? Oh yeah, Wanted Dead. Fuck Wanted Dead. Fuck that game. I hate that fucking game.
Why?
It's lame and it's fucking gay. So basically, my issue with Wanted Dead is that it's I fucking hate tourists, okay? A thing that I hear a lot that people say that I irks me is when people say stuff like, "Oh, this is a PS2 game." I
Okay.
hate when people say that because just shows me that they don't actually know what a like PS2 game actually is,
Uh huh.
and they're just repeating what the general populace says. So my issue with Wanted Dead is that it's made by the people who made the 3D Ninja Gaiden games, but the issue is that for a while now they've been trying a new style and it just doesn't fucking work. So basically it tries to be a shooter and some kind of hack and slash at the same time, but it's like a really interesting idea, but it really like doesn't work and it just sucks. And I hate that statement because it implies that, a lot of people say that it's like a PS2 game because it's really weird and jank. But the thing is that the only thing that makes it like a PS2 game is mostly its graphical limitations and stuff. And yes, it is gameplay wise um closer to um closer to something like a sixth generation game like a Devil May Cry, a Ninja Gaiden, God of War, but it's not it's really not good. it
Yeah.
I've said it many times. It feels like something like what's it called, Bujingai.
I
It's
don't
the
know what it
game
is.
where
This is really specific
okay,
for me.
Bujingai is this really obscure PS2 game where you play Gact. Um, he's a really famous Japanese actor, and most people know him for his presence in the Final Fantasy games. He plays Genesis. So yeah, Gact Gact is in it. It's basically his game, and that game, it's the kind of game where the only people who are going to play it are reviewers that have like too much fucking time on their hands, and they'll finish it because it's their job. And even these people will say, well, that game sucked near the end and I only finished it because it's my fucking job and not because I was still enjoying myself. It really started to suck, but
Okay.
kept playing it because I had to do, this review. So that's how this game feels like. It doesn't feel like something that's really a good like a God of War, something you really feel like experienced devs made. It feels it feels like it was made by people who have some amount of experience and they know what they're doing, but they can't make a really consistent product. And they're the same people who made Devil's Third, and Devil's Third was an interesting idea, but it didn't work. And this game is the same thing, interesting idea, but it doesn't fucking work, and it just
Okay.
sucks. So you play the game, and I think the part that exemplifies how much this game sucks is the second boss fight. So the second boss fight, you fight against a guy, who's just like a military dude, and this military dude,
Mm.
the first phase, he doesn't fight you. He just shoots you with a grenade launcher. But the thing is that you're not really avoiding him. His AI is garbage, so he's just shooting at random places, and he's not really aiming at you. He's just shooting at random. So you're like, okay, so you have this issue where he doesn't really shoot when any sort of pattern where you can say, oh, if I stay here, he's going to shoot me, so I need to, like move a lot and fight at the same time. No, he's just I don't know, he's just shooting random places, and then it's so random that you tend to forget about him. And sometimes during in the middle of a combo, you just get shot, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right, he was there shooting grenades. So you just get randomly shot by a grenade, like sometimes, for like no fucking reason, and it sucks. And another part of the fight that sucks is that the first phase, you're just fighting a lot of dudes, and when they put you up against a lot of dudes in the video game, you know that the boss fight sucks and they're just trying to distract you. And the guys have voice lines that keep repeating over and over and over again. So you get tired of hearing the same lines constantly. But on top of that, not only does your character have terrible, like really terrible, how could I say that? Um Hit stop. Like your character, when they strike, it doesn't feel satisfying like at all. It feels like
Okay.
shit. And I've noticed that the enemies don't have moves that really make sense. It doesn't feel like they're doing a feint. It really feels like they're trying to hit you, but some of the characters have hammers. They try to hit you with the hammer, but it's not the hammer that hurts you. It's the handle of the hammer, and your character doesn't have moves that feel good. The enemies have moves that are hard to read, and on top of that, you get killed in 2 or 3 shots. So it sucks. And then when you're done with the first phase and you think, oh, okay, finally I've done it. Well, now you have to fight the boss. And I've told you that they've tried to do that mechanic since Devil's Third. It's like their second game trying to do that type of gameplay. Well, guess what? The
But
thing too is that not only is it the first time, it's not the first time that they've been trying, but it still doesn't fucking work. So, one of their main mechanics is that you shoot and you have hack and slash at the same time. But it's not like, in Metal Gear Rising you can get shot, but if you run, Raiden will do a ninja run and he's going to parry the bullets automatically. That doesn't happen. So yeah, so sometimes you're fighting the boss and he's going to shoot you and you can't actually do anything about the bullets. So he's just going to shoot you and there's nothing you can do. And sometimes he does a combo and even if you parry every hit, he's just going to like ignore the fact that you parried him and he's going to just shoot you and there's nothing you can do about it and it sucks. So
get
it, it,
good.
it just it's just all around. No, it's not even get good. It's the type of game where I finally managed to kill him, but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel like I really learned something or I got better. It feels like, well, yes, I did understand a lot, but it mostly feels like eventually I just got lucky. And the third phase is not any better. It's when he doesn't have a gun anymore and he's just doing really strong melee attacks that kill you in 2 or 3 hits, and you just have to hope that you have enough healing items left to go through him. But I say that because the second phase, when I say
Uh-huh.
that you can't do anything about the game doesn't know if it wants to be a third person shooter or a hack and slash. So what happens is that sometimes you're gonna run around and you're just going to get shot, but you can't parry bullets, and your bullets don't do that much damage. I've had an idea, like what if you could, I don't know, like parry a boss, and then if you miss the parry, you're going to get shot. And having a safe option, like okay, he's going to shoot you, uh, just dodge and get into cover. But no, there's nothing like that. So you're going to fight the boss, and he's just going to shoot you, and you have to accept that you're going to get shot, and that there's nothing you can do. So you have to take obligatory damage where there's nothing you can do. It's a bit like Tomb Raider 2, when Tomb Raider 2, the developers were getting pushed really hard by Eidos to just do a game every year for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And in the second one, there's segments where you're going to get shot and there's nothing you can do. So let's say uh get on a platform and there's an enemy waiting for you, but you can't shoot him from where you were. You're just gonna have to drop down, get on the platform, get shot while you're getting up, and then shoot him and hope that you have more health and just kill him before he kills you. So that's how Wanted Dead feels like. And when a thing is weird,
Uh-huh.
it's kind of a meme game, but the meme part of the game is not actually good, and the gameplay is, you know you play it and you hate it and then you start having fun, but then when it gets bad, it gets really bad, and when it gets good, it doesn't get that good, it gets tolerable.
Uh-huh.
So not only is the gameplay not that good, but the voice acting and the script is really awful. So you have characters that are clearly not native English speakers. Um, Totally like I am. They're not native speakers,
Yeah.
and when they talk, you can tell that they're like Norwegian or them from like Amsterdam or some bullshit. So you barely understand what they're saying. And not only that, but the cutscenes go on for really, really, really long. and you don't understand what's happening, and it's not even that funny, but it's really weird. Like, I don't know, like characters will go on about how to eat ramen properly, and how like ramen represents life and who you are as a person, and then suddenly you're going to go to the karaoke, and then I was fucking done with that boss fight, and I just wanted to move on to the next level,
That sounds boring
and
as hell. I won't
that
lie. Like, yo, this. Did you finish the game? How long did you put on onto this
no,
game?
I got stuck for like a month on one boss fight, and then I'm done with the boss fight, and then the main character is having an interrogation with the plot twist is that the androids are not androids, it's just people who got kidnapped and turned into cyborgs, and then she's having a conversation with her, and the conversation is really long, and they're most of the time they're talking about nothing. Like the main character talks with the girl in charge of the armory about how her last relationship didn't work, and sometimes the guy comes out of the house and they just sit on the couch and watch a movie together, but it didn't really work out, and the cutscene goes on for like 5 minutes, and you're like, shut the fuck up. So you're done with the boss fight,
You
and then
know
you
what?
go to the
What that make me
karaoke.
think about? That made me think
No.
of Indivisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me think of
Yeah.
Indivisible.
Yeah,
Like,
actually, yeah. And then
like they talk forever, and you're like, the gameplay is good. The design of the game is not bad, and yeah, I use not bad and not good because it's specifically not bad. And then you have like, you finish one mission, and there's like 1 hour talk, like
yeah.
just to explain one idea, and you're like, okay, but can we be done and go somewhere else? Nah, you need to hear what we have to say. And you're like,
Yeah, that's Wanted Dead. So you're done with you're having a little bit of fun, then you have bullshit, then you die, then there's not a lot of checkpoints, and then you go to the station, and then you get like characters talking for 10 minutes, then you want to go to the next mission, you get flashbacks for like 5 minutes, and they're like anime flashbacks,
okay,
and they're not Jujutsu Kaisen anime. No, they're like 2010 anime when they had, animes every season that didn't have any budget. So you
yeah,
have
the one
anime
with the mouth
bullshit going
open,
on.
and the line, just to be sure that you can
Yeah,
imagine the movement with your imagination.
yeah, that kind of anime. So, and then you get that kind of anime cutscenes, and then after they're done with the cutscenes, you think, okay, that's over. We're done, right? Nope. Now we have to do some bullshit mini game. So after the boss fight, I had to do a Guitar Hero segment of the song 99 Luftballons, the German song, and
Ah,
even the fucking mini
ah,
games. Yeah, that German, that the German ingenuity. Oh my god,
ah.
even that it can do. Yeah, it can do properly. My
It's
problem with
redo.
the mini game is
Ah,
that
piece of shit.
uh it tries to introduce things too quickly. So, you have to press A, triangle, whatever. And then you have to press combinations of buttons. The difficulty ramps up really quickly, and then they have a lot of tutorials, but they don't tell you about that. So now you get extremely confused because suddenly you have to, hold or press combinations of buttons, but they didn't warn you about that. Just wait a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. While you're at it, get out of Discord and come back because your stuff it's roboting sometimes. Like, doesn't happen often, but when it happens, it's really annoying. So yeah, I was answering someone. Is that what? Yo, you saw that? Okay, You know what? Just because you talk about it, we're gonna start with the Borderlands cast. Oh my god, that shit looks. It's not Borderlands. It's Grannyland. Grannyland. Oh my god, that shit looks bad. Like, I was thinking that the video game industry learned from their mistake, right? The best way I can explain it is like, um, all the new games, all the video games movie that came out recently were kind of good, right? Mario was good, Sonic was good. You had one, two. I'm not talking about what's his name, Resident Evil, but you also had like the League of Legends one, who looks okay, but people think it's good. So if people think it's good, I guess, who cares? But the thing is that they understand that doing it 3D instead of doing it live action works better. But Borderlands, I don't know why they really wanted to do it like live action. This is like a fucking big mistake. Damn that resume.
Okay, yeah. Uh, oh no, you're not talking about fucking Borderlands. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that shit
It's
was crazy.
no, the thing's like I want to talk about later, but like I want to let you finish your what's the name?
Okay, yeah, I'm
Your
gonna
resume.
finish quickly. So, yeah, the game, my main issue is that, like I said, it doesn't feel like a mainstream PS2 game. It feels like some obscure game that nobody would have played of that generation. So I hate when people say, oh, it's like a PS2 game. It's jank. It's not good, but it has a lot of charm. But like, no, I hate that. I'll say the same thing that Synthetic Man said. No, games back then were actually really good. There's a reason why this industry got popular. There were quality games, and the few games that weren't quality, while AVGN is going to make a video about it in like 5 or 10 years. So it gives because this common thing that people believe is that, oh no, video games were never good. It's just that you played them when you were a kid, so that's why you think they're good. But if you actually play the good games, you'll notice, oh, most of these games, like a vast majority, are good. And yeah, they've aged graphically, especially those that didn't have an art style. Like Wind Waker aged well visually, but maybe not, something like The Last of Us as much,
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these games are good.
I hate the take
They've
of
aged
nostalgia.
visually. Or what?
Sensor?
Or what?
Shoveler? No,
Wait,
I'm sorry I cut you off. I just wanted to say that um, I hate the take of nostalgia. No, some shit are just good.
yeah, but it's that communist agenda of Big Brother was always there. Nah, the past video games were good, and I'm not saying there weren't bad ones, but the bad ones got treated as such. And when you bought a triple A game or a middle market game, like a smaller studio, like I don't know, Naughty Dog, you were sure to have fucking quality. But now even the AAA is not quality, and when people play games like that and say, oh, it's a PS2 game, it reinforces the idea that these games weren't good, and I don't want people to play that game and think, oh, that's what a PS2 game was? No, 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 PS2 games were pretty good. If you played something like Hitman, Sly Cooper, Manhunt, you would have had a lot of fun. These games were legitimately entertaining. So this game is less like a PS2 game and more like a PS2 game or an early 360 game. It's just not, the game's just it's superficially like those game. It has a pseudo charm, a pseudo gameplay, but it doesn't feel like it. Like, no, it doesn't feel like Devil May Cry. It's just not good. But yeah, yeah, fuck Borderlands. Hey, pussy, are you still there? Oh, he's
Yeah,
not there anymore.
let's do it fast.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah, I had some. Anyways, personal life.
Yeah, fuck Borderlands.
Yeah, let's go right away to Borderlands and we're gonna go through the article really fast. Shit. Not really fast.
Fuck.
Where is it? Yeah, I was about to go to the end, but let's do it right away. So this is Borderlands.
Borderlands is the ultimate. All the people who are there, they've been cast because of ESG or because of clout, and not because they fit in the role. Oh, it's awful. The girl who plays Tiny Tina is made for the role, but Tiny Tina should not be in a movie that's supposed to be the first Borderlands.
She's supposed to come in.
She's just like a meme.
Right?
Yeah, she was in the second one.
The third one, she come in
one
back,
of the characters.
but she's older.
Yeah.
And then you have
one of the characters
in Ava. I hate Ava. Ava is annoying as hell.
One of the characters in the movie shouldn't even be there. He's just the guy on the cover, and they've put him because while he's on the cover of the game.
Yeah.
We didn't put the two white guys because they're two white guys. We put the black guy, but we couldn't put someone like Michael J. White. We put fucking Kevin Hart, and then we have Lilith, who was in the first game, but
Okay,
we can't
I'm
put
gonna make the stuff play at the same time just because.
Yeah, that's fine. We can't put a cute woman like Scarlett Johansson. We're gonna put whatever her name is.
I don't know their name. I don't care. It's not that important.
Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate.
It's just insane.
Like the only good choice was the voice, and the voice was fucking what's the name? Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Yeah, but Jack Black is a good voice actor. I won't care. I don't care. And you can see it with the dislike. Like they didn't even put an effort on it. Like they could just have
weirdest, most dangerous.
How can I say that? They just could have done it in 3D with the design, but no, they wanted real people so that they could put old people inside. Like Granny Land is gonna be trash. I won't lie. Even if it's good, I will not watch it. I don't care.
Oh, it's not going to be good. I don't even know why you're saying that.
Yeah. And I can wait for like think about it. Video game had like a lot of the W this year, last year, and we're gonna start with video game flop. So yeah, can't wait.
I like a good flop.
Yeah, me too. It looks okay at best, but nobody cares.
No, I'm good.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
And if you see it, if you see it, you will not unsee it. Every granny cleavage is there, but you cannot have it for the. That's why they didn't put a young female, because they couldn't put a young woman cleavage.
Yeah.
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special. Uh-oh. Kill them all.
It's really, I'm really not looking forward to that. It's just,
Yeah, me neither.
especially they had to have all the granny cleavage in there. They just, fuck.
Anyway, it looks trash. I'm not that interested. Can't wait for this to be done with. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we will have something. They will understand that live action. And the reason why I wanted to make a video about it is because of I think that we covered some time ago the fact that what the name Gravity Rush, Sony was doing a Gravity Rush movie.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, is that even a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing. and it was looking
Oh,
really
yeah,
ugly, especially after closing. What's his name? Japan studio. So yeah, it's just the fact that they're going back into the bad model of stuff. Anyways, who cares? Let's go to the first article. Young Justice star Dana McCallum. Who cares?
Mikhail.
Give me my reader.
Young Justice star Danica McKellar becomes a
Oh,
Bible-believing
lazy
Christian after
motherfucker.
leaving California. It just hit me. Everything hit me.
Yeah, and like I said, DOS Vault, after after coming out of um after coming out of the hell, it's easy to believe in God. And we won't lie, California is a hellhole. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the embodiment of Sodom and Gomorrah, so yeah, there's that. So yeah. So yeah, well, that's the
But
only thing.
probably especially after the later seasons of Young Justice, she must have noticed.
Yeah, but most people notice it before. Like I was listening to some stuff, like then you gonna find the broken dream a believer version. I was listening to some video of some people who quit Hollywood before they become big, and they said that they feel like they were like a big presence around them, like crushing them and crushing the belief. And like each time, just because they didn't participate in their like devil worshipping bullshit. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I did read a lot of story of that, so yeah. I think that there's a reason why that happened. Not every time, but sometimes. So I guess. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this one I find it interesting. So Warner Bros. Discovery Insider says David Zesler recently spent a spending spree meant to boost company's value ahead of likely sales. And I find that interesting and kind of sad because I don't see no one buying Warner Brother except Disney. And you know that when there's a lot of sales buying and shit, there's a crash coming. So yeah, there's that. Just want to be sure that everything's working fine. Yeah, everything's working fine. So yeah, we all know that. That means that
Oh, you
there's
can't
a
wait for that crash.
yeah, there's a crash coming. And I one part
We
of me
need
doesn't.
some kind of reset,
Yeah,
a
don't say that ever.
grandiose reset.
No, we just need the crash because from a crash we can start building it again, having the fun in mind. But anyways, all that to say that, goddamn, why do I forget my head? Yeah, all that to say that I don't see why they would want to sell. They're doing better than Disney right now. Like they possess Illumination, and Illumination is one of the most trusted um, movie creator for kids because they don't have like a secret gay agenda or some bullshit like that. So,
Yeah.
oh, interesting. I'm looking to see what will happen with that. Let's go to the next one. So, I don't know if you saw about this. Let me.
Rachel Ziegler bafflingly chosen over Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves to win
About.
Action Movie Star of the Year at the 2024 People's Choice Awards.
Okay. So, Rachel Ziegler was chosen before Tom Cruise. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, another one where if people doubt that, there isn't an agenda, come on, Tom Cruise jump off that bike no, what? It's something ridiculous, like, it's 18 times? Like, come on. And, like, fuck, I mean, the only reason I would put Keanu Reeves in second is because Tom Cruise jumped off that cliff with a fucking bike multiple times.
Yeah, but the thing's like, from what I heard, and It wasn't confirmed
Did she
yet.
even do anything with action in it?
From what I heard before, even, and it wasn't confirmed yet, is that they used bot to get that vote in because that didn't make sense, and I don't see people voting
The only
for
thing I remember about her,
Zegler.
the only thing I remember about her is weird.
Yeah,
Does she
yeah,
even play in movies?
She was in Mockingbird part. Not Mockingbird. I don't know. The new.
All I know
the
about
new-
her is that she specializes in playing in flops.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah.
You know, some actors only play the villains, while Rachel Zegler only plays in flops.
Yeah, with West Side Story and stuff. I just find it strange, and with the theory of her being of the people choice having some people having used weird weird, but yeah, knowing that bots were involved, it could make sense because I think
Wait,
that
I'll
they
be
want
back again.
they just want to talk about Ziegler, but yeah, nobody really cares. I didn't even care that much. It's just that I find it funny that they're cheating. This one I need him to be there. Yeah, this one. So this one is interesting because so Capcom VA. You know what? I'm just gonna let the stuff.
Capcom VA Ruben Langdon confirms Newsweek hit piece led to his Street Fighter recasting, says he's still attached to Devil May Cry because series director saw what a bunch of BS it was.
So yeah, I find it kind of sad. I didn't know that because if I knew it before, I wouldn't buy Street Fighter for that. But yeah, so that's sad. But I guess they're starting to get. They've been starting to get in Japan from like sometimes now, but at least you can see that. Not like in the West, Japan is not like one unified front. They're like multiple mini front that some you can get and some you will never get. So that's interesting, and I think it showed the difference between Japan and the West. There's the next one. No, this one I need him to be here. So we all know that Madame Web flops, and he knows it too.
Madam Web gets squished, posts worse opening day box office than Morbius and the Marvels.
So yeah, from what I heard, people like cancel the ticket while the movie was opening. The movie was so bad that they did that. I find it interesting just because like I think that it's the end of the strong boss woman superhero or action hero movie, and I would like it would be a good thing. Like I think that we had enough of those things, especially for me because I like watching me a strong independent woman.
Oh my fucking god, the cringe that was Madam Web. Oh, you know what I hate about Madam Web?
Yeah.
How she became blind in the end. It made absolutely no sense. It doesn't feel like a real move. It feels like a fever dream. She falls into the water and she gets hit with a flare, and the flare doesn't lose any velocity when it hits the water. It hits her directly in the eyes, and she becomes totally blind. It's like, oh yeah, Madam Web's supposed to be blind, and some bullshit just happens just so she becomes blind, even if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but the way that I see it is that it was supposed to be a woke movie, and instead they tried to course correct last minute, and that's how you get Madame Web. Like
yeah, because you removed the only thing that would create emotion would be how infuriating it is by being feminist and woke, and so it removed all the parts that would make you angry or feel anything. So in the end, it's just bland. It doesn't have anything good or bad in it.
That's some stuff that happened, sadly. Let's go to the next one. I don't. We already saw the one with Zegler. So this is Across the Spider-Verse, visual development artist revealed rejecting pitch for animated Batman Beyond film, and I won't lie,
Oh,
I'm
God damn it.
happy. I'm happy for that, and the reason is simple.
Because they would have fucked it up.
There's that, but there's also the fact that they should stop going back in the past. Like, just create something that you think
No,
you
but
will
do
like.
you remember, though? You have to remember.
Yeah, I remember Reese. But yeah,
Yes.
the way that I see it is that they know how to create, and I prefer that they don't touch it. Like Into the Spider Verse, the first one was good. The second one was okay. The third
All
one
over the place.
will be bad, and you can see it that I think that one thing that I was thinking is that maybe Miles Morales wasn't about to be the hero of his own movies. Like they wanted Spider Gwen to be the hero, and yeah, there were some changes. But yeah, that's
Yeah, you can tell,
interesting.
especially in that second movie.
Yeah, she will be, she'll be. But the thing is like,
If we were in a world that made sense,
mhm.
you would make a Spider-Man movie, and then you would make, I don't know, like spin-offs or sequels where, maybe the second one, Spider-Man is more a mentor, and maybe the third movie is more about Gwen, and then you'd make a fourth movie more about. No, you'd make four Spider-Man movies, but in the first one it'd be Spider-Man, then it would be Spider-Man and Miles, then Spider-Man and Gwen, then just Spider-Man again. But no, now it's just okay. We've established a character. Now we have to find a way to pull the rug from underneath him and just make it about Whammon.
Yeah, but the thing is like, I don't even see it that way. The way that I see it is that, um, like I understand the fact that we already had like the story of Spider-Man told already sometimes, right? Like I think that that's nothing bad. The fact that the story is about Miles, that is not the problem. The fact is that they're trying to milk it, but nowadays when they milk it, it's just a bait and switch, right? Like, best way to explain this is like, okay, we have, sorry, we have Miles. Oh wow, look at this story about a family and a good story with a strong father inside. Okay, how can we have it? Mm, how if we make it woke and gay and lame? So that's more the problem. And so I don't really care if they were in Miles. Miles wasn't that interesting until the movie came out. Like, and I'm not lying right now.
Yeah.
The thing is that that's the case, and the thing is like, in the contrary, Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond, is cool before that. Was cool before that, and I prefer that they create their own stuff and ruin it because they're too eager to go woke. Then they come in and try to ruin
No.
our stuff. But yeah,
No, you know that evil cannot create.
yeah, they did create it. They
It
just
can only. Yeah.
like someone good had to create the good thing.
But honestly, uh, Batman Beyond is the perfect way to do something new and moving on with a franchise.
Exactly.
It's just it was so amazing. So okay, you still have Batman. Okay, he's still there, member berries, but he's old now, and he's a grumpy old man.
And
Okay,
sometimes he
perfect.
come out.
Now,
At some
yeah,
kind of
sometimes he
sometimes.
comes, but sometimes, and then you have the new guy, and you just put in the new. Oh, apparently I learned something. He doesn't have black hair because his father is Bruce Wayne. He has black hair because they just give him black hair and they went fuck it, and then later realized that, oh shit, yeah, his parents are like gingers, but he has black hair. And then they said, oh no, it's because Bruce is his father. It's just a happy coincidence. They retconned
Okay,
it, but it
I
worked.
didn't know that.
Yeah. But no,
Did
you
you
can tell that
disconnect and
they wanted
reconnect?
him.
Did you disconnect and reconnect into the Discord?
No,
Just do
no.
it once because you're starting to have a robot voice. Yes, listen to my orders, my minion.
That's fucking retarded. Okay, am I better now?
Yes, you're better now. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm just happy that they didn't have
So
to
yeah,
touch it because Batman Beyond has like a great ending, a good fitting movie, and yeah, that's it. We don't
he had
need
the
more.
perfect villains. Most of his villains were just new and made sense, and they had a good backstory, cool powers. And then the few villains that they brought back, they really reworked them to work into Batman Beyond, and they actually had the patience to not immediately fucking make a movie about the Joker.
Or
That
or,
they
or, or do the
waited.
Phoenix do the Phoenix the Phoenix mistake that
Yeah, just bring him back immediately. No, they waited to bring him back.
yeah. Anyways, if they do it today, they will replace him by a woman and make her lame and gay.
Oh, there's already a black woman in it.
I
And
know,
I'm
but
sure
she
that
was
they would
cool
make her more prominent. Yeah, she
and
was cool,
lame and gay.
but they would make her lame and get extra
Okay,
lame.
yeah. Okay. The CW executive confirmed that Warner Brothers Discovery forced cancellation of Superman and Lois in order to bump box office
Box
of
office hopes
Superman Legacy.
of Superman Legacy.
So, when I learned that is like, you know the phrase, cutting your nose to this to
Despite your
despite your
face, yeah,
face. Yeah, that's the thing that I read. Like,
yeah.
it's so dumb and stupid. Like, the fact that Superman Lois was doing great doesn't mean that Superman Legacy will not do great. Au contrary, you show them that you can make something good. It would have given them hope for Superman Legacy. Now what you did is that people who are watching Superman Legacy are pissed because the franchise that they're starting following has stopped. And now you're like, hey, do you want to watch this shit that I make? Uh, why would I watch it? You stopped the good one.
Apparently, the show was decent too.
Yeah. People said that. Like a lot of people did say that. I'm like, okay, but that's really stupid. Like, how stupid are you? And yeah, I can't wait to see what will happen in the future. Like, in my opinion,
James
there's
Gunn's
no.
gonna fucking finish just tanking DC.
In my opinion, there's no future for DC for the DC universe. The DC universe is trash.
That's the thing. It was always trash. It was never about
I,
is there a future. It's just trash.
I would
It's
say
just
that
fucking just
the
lame
only
and
good thing
extra
that they
lame
had was
and
the
gay.
Batman trilogy and Joker, the movie that was on the side. Everything else was
Oh, the not Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad.
it was
They
okay.
had like three good movies.
The Suicide Squad was just not like I would say this. My problem with this Suicide Squad is this: the first Suicide Squad wasn't that good. The Suicide Squad was okay at best, but I had like a Harley Quinn overdose. Like I couldn't like she was for me she was annoying at this point. Like it was like
Yeah, she was fucking
if
everywhere.
they were trying to force it on you, like oh shit, Harley Quinn was people like Harley Quinn in with the new Joker. Nobody liked her in the new Joker, but let's see. People like Harley Quinn in the new Joker. No, nobody did. Okay, let's try Harley Quinn and the fabulous blah 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 of Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey or I don't care. Nobody watch it. Okay, let's try the Suicide Squad. Who's still there? Harley Quinn. Nobody watch it. Okay, you know what? The Suicide Squad. Nobody watch it. Who's still there? Harley Quinn again. And I'm like, from all DC, think about it. They took the time to kill Boomerang, but keep Harley Quinn.
Yeah. And the thing is that Boomerang was being cool for once.
Yeah, and Boomerang has like a longer story than Harley Quinn. Like they put like a lot of obscure people, but like they really push Harley Quinn in your throat. And I would say that, yeah, no, just no. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I'm done with Harley Quinn.
Yeah, and now she's gay and lame in every fucking media. With Poison Ivy, who was cool and sexy, but now she's getting lame too. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to the next one. So, this is
Just can't win him.
Amazon Silk, Spider-Man Society, Axe, entire writers crew, and that's how you know that they're serious, right? Spider-Man spin-off being ritual for male seeking audience. And I will say this. I'm happy that they're doing this, but, and that's a big but, because I cannot lie. I like big butts and I cannot lie. But the thing is that I don't want Wookiee writer to learn how to write good story for us. I want them to fail and crash and burn. The thing is that if they learn how to give a better message, like, okay, how can I say that? Because like I'm listening to myself, I'm listening to myself saying this, and it doesn't sound right? Okay, so what I want is to have
Birds of Prey more like Birds of Gay.
Yes, but the thing is that I want good writer who like what they do what they do best. I don't want woke writer learn to write to trying to be a better woke writer. That's what I want. So, like, I prefer, like, I like the fact that they ask all the writing team. They should have asked the director too, and just start with a new team, fresh from the start, with some people who like Spider-Man. Because I won't lie, Silk is the dumbest Spider person.
She wasn't. She sucked. I read those comics. She fucking sucked.
Like,
even before they got all woke, she was just an unnecessary addition.
She was just a Spider person who wanted to fuck with Peter Parker all the time. That's the,
yeah. Thank you.
That doesn't.
And that's coming for someone. That's coming from someone who hates how prude and how unsexy media is. She literally didn't have a personality. She would just have sex with him, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, why is she there?
Yeah, she was useless, but still, like, I like this, but like I said, I'm still how can I say that? Like, you see, this is one of the signs that the ESG is running out. It did run out. Like, they're seeking an audience. They're not like trying to take a female brand and make him a male brand, or taking a male brand and making a female brand. They just wanted to give you what you want, and that means that they need money. They don't have money no more.
Yep.
Anyways, let's go to the next one. So Elden Ring expansion, Shadow of
Serves them right.
Earth 3 launch June 21. I can't wait for that. I think that I have the stuff, but yeah, looks good. I'm interested. It's Elden Ring. I will start playing the game again, even if I'm trash and I didn't finish the game because I sucked. But hey, who knows? I may be streaming it once again. This look like
Maybe.
this. No, I will. It was a fun game. It's just me that's trash. I leave it to you. This one was yours.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a reboot of The Crow, starring Bill Skarsgård. Uh, I like The Crow. I like Bill Skarsgård. Usually plays in really good stuff. I think it was him in The Northman because might be confusing him with one of his brothers. But anyways, good actor. He doesn't play in garbage, or at least okay movies. So it should be pretty decent. Unfortunately, the director is the guy who directed Snow White and the Huntsman and Ghost in the Shell. Two movies that were painfully just okay and mediocre at best. So I don't have, like big hopes for that movie. But at the same time, I am, let's say, vaguely intrigued. But I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, and also stop bringing back old shit. Just make new shit,
Yeah, that's my
please.
take too for the. I think this will be my take for the.
Oh my god, the movie
all the
industry
week.
is like a woman. Why are you bringing up old shit?
Yeah. Final Fantasy. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Oh, I didn't even know. Wow. Okay. So some people can play Final Fantasy 16. 14, my bad. 14 on the Xbox. So that's cool. But I won't because it's an online game and I don't really like online games.
I just don't care about online games. I'm
So,
sorry.
For those who didn't know, Google AI chatbot Gemini
Oh my
is
god.
a very bad, creative, wild, inaccurate image. So
that's just
the real reason why I put it here is not because of this. Ah shit. What is this?
that's just wild.
Representative of the image of the LHL. Anyways, best way to explain it is that Google had a chatbot and they wanted to put some representation in it, and they're like, hey, you know what? Let's make it so that each time someone enter a prompt, he adds some keyword like diverse representation, everything that Google is woke, right? But the thing is, like, I find it funny just because people. Okay, let's say it this way. People are fucking dumb. Most people don't understand what technology does. But the thing is, like, one, Google cannot force you to use this chatbot, right? And even if they integrate it with Google, you will not use this chatbot. You will use Google naturally. Presently, most people use ChatGPT. Why? Because ChatGPT is the best on the market. It's easy to use. It's easy to install. You have like on each of your device. ChatGPT has like a contract with Samsung, if I'm not wrong, and maybe with Apple. I'm not sure. And things like most people, the way that they work, and that include me, is that you're gonna try something real fast, see how you feel about it, maybe come back 2 days later and be like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I will not use it again. And the thing is, like, first impression matter. The reason why I use ChatGPT most often is because it works, right? ChatGPT just fucking works. And this is for each of the, let's say, this for each of the stuff, right? Like, if you go to, if I wanted to use, let's say, Amazon, and Amazon didn't work, I won't use Amazon. If I wanted to use Chrome, if Chrome was slow, I wouldn't use it. There's a reason why no one use Edge except old people, right? All young people use Chrome or a Chrome adjacent Internet Explorer stuff. Like, no one uses Internet Explorer because it's slow. It doesn't work from the start, and that's the thing. the same goes for everything else. And that's the thing. Like, I tried Gemini, sorry. I tried Gemini. I wanted to call it Jiminy Crockett because it's just funny. It will be Jiminy Crook because he's dead. But the thing is, like, most clients will not give you a second chance. And that doesn't include me. I will not give Google a second chance with Gemini. Gemini is trash. Because of this, no one will stop using ChatGPT or what's the one? Midjourney. Midjourney already proved it was one of the greatest. Like, some people work on just creating prompt for it. And like, I can see, I understand why some people are like, damn, it can be special, like stuff. But why would I use something that's completely inaccurate, dumbed down, and who will not represent a white person? Never. Like, there's women and black people everywhere. And
Oh my god. What was it? In the code it's specifically written so that every time it basically if you write white, it's just it's going to ignore it, and I'm programmed to put diversity and inclusivity. So basically it's programmed in such a way that it's just whatever you write, it's just going to give you something like inclusive.
Yeah. And
inclusive, quote unquote.
Yeah. And the part I find funny about this is that people didn't think about the programmer didn't think about it. Is like ChatGPT does the same, but it did had some limitation, like so that it doesn't fuck it up, right? And I was thinking about it because you know, I use a lot of AI. I'm also creating my own AI right now because it's fun, and I'm a programmer, so two things that I know how to do, right? And thinking I'm a developer, but same difference. And the thing is, like, the thing that I create, I'm taking my time to create the right one, just to be sure what I'm doing is right. But I don't have the resource of Google or ChatGPT to create my stuff, and it's for my own use, so it's different. But one thing that I find funny is that like, Google is not the only one having a chat. Like, there's a lot of people who can install their own chat bot and have like I know that Midjourney exists, but there's like another one, Stable Diffusion. Yeah, Stable Diffusion. Like, some people use Stable Diffusion because Stable Diffusion is like open source and you can have it on your own desktop and there's no censorship. I do have a copy of Stable Diffusion too, and you know, I have Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, ChatGPT. So you can have a lot of solution and other than this. And the thing is, like, you better work better. You better be working better than the one that I already use if you want me to switch. So let's say that ChatGPT has nothing to be scared of because of this dumb shit. And also, I learned that Amazon also was working on his AI chatbot, if you want. And you know what happened?
It blew up. No, it also got woke.
No, exactly the first one. It blew up. So they put so much woke in it that he was auto-destroying his own model to make sense of the world.
Because it tried to, it saw the information of the world, but then no, it has to fit within the woke parameter. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense, and then it just blew up.
Yes. So they tried to roll back. So technically, just going to a version that was before the one that self-destruct, and it couldn't. He destroys so much of the information inside himself that he couldn't get those information back. And I'm not surprised because things like at the same time, like
even the fucking artificial intelligence is like, no, wait, what? No.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And the thing, like, I'm not surprised because the way that, like, yes, we have a bias and we feed it to most model, but the thing is, like, before putting a woke lens on it, you have to believe that all humanity is bad or wrong on some level to change it. And I think that I don't believe that. Like, some bias are there because they're true, right? Like, sadly there's some stuff that are true, and trying
Yeah,
to
stereotypes
bypass,
exist for a reason.
yeah. And that's the thing, like, I don't know. It's just stupid, but yeah, I think that they just killed their own AI, and they will not recover it. There's no recovering from that. Like, even if they are the biggest company, they had to start big, but they fucked it up. So let's go through this. So I just wanted to congratulate Neo Automata for selling 8 million copy shipped and sold. I think that means digital and stuff, which is good. It took them a lot of time. They didn't sell that much, I won't lie. I was thinking that they will at least touch 10 million, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go to the next one. So PlayStation VR is adding PC support. And the reason why I put this article here is just fast, is that you can see that I think that we didn't cover it, but PlayStation announced that this is the end of this generation for them. Like, best way to explain it is that they're still going to support it, but I think that there will be less game and less resource put into it because, they fucked it up. This generation was the worst generation that was brought up from what I can see and experience. Yep. So the fact that they want the PSVR 2 to be supported by PC show that they need sales. They didn't sell enough console. They didn't sell enough games. Like, this is done. And I won't lie, it would be sad, but hey, they fucked it up. But good news for PlayStation, Xbox bringing 4 games to PlayStation and Switch. So Sea of Thieves that no one wants.
I hope they make a physical. It's not just. I hope it's a physical version of Hi-Fi Rush.
Pentiment, I don't know what the fuck is this. Grounded. So they wanted
awesome hipster game.
They want to give those games to PlayStation, and I find it funny just because I know how why they do it and how useless it is, sadly.
Why?
But some people are like, yes, we have some games. The real reason is like because if they give some game, they don't have that much of a monopoly. It's just a better way to negotiate if they buy a new company.
What do you mean?
Like, like the discussion with the FCC when they bought Activision Blizzard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Xbox is not done yet. Xbox will buy other video game company.
Yeah.
And this will help them negotiate better. Like, oh, FCC, oh, you will have a monopoly. I'm like, Xbox, no, we don't. We give PlayStation the game that we have. Like Grounded, who was an Xbox exclusive. Like Hi-Fi Rush was an Xbox exclusive. Like Sea of Thieves was an Xbox exclusive.
Okay, it's almost like a tax write-off where I bought this painting. But here's the thing, though. The joke is that 2 of those games suck, and one of them is not Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah. But Grounded was okay from what I heard. I didn't play. I didn't have time to play it, but I did find it funny. So this one had to come up because I'm a PC gamer, right? Like most of us. Like Nero is too, and I will say this: Uh, Usually I don't care that much, right? Um, there's always a way to get what you want, like mods or anything. But this is getting kind of on my nerve. Like, the thing with the PC ecosystem is the fact that it's open and you can get everything that you want. Games, I don't care, something, right? And now we have another mod, Game Banana. Okay, the name is Game Banana. I'm sorry, I was thinking it was Mod Banana. Game Banana just take down a mod, and it's just stupid. The reason that this site the reason that they said is them to they're like if violate our policies, but they have other games that are there that are worse than this. Like a mod of what's the name? The game on Switch with kids and the island and the stuff. Shit,
I vaguely have an idea.
the one with the cat who dance. I forget the name. Okay, well, anyway. Giveaway should be notes that many of other mod remain on the website is anyways. So they put exception for the games, but they don't want Japanese game, and that's the thing that I'm kind of getting on my nerves. The things like, why always Japanese? Like, is like what happened like this week. Like last week we had Vash coming out as a freak, and just because he came out as a freak again, people are like, oh, Vash a freak, watch some lolly content, and they're like, oh, because you watch some lolly content, that means that people who watch lolly content are freak like Vash. I'm like, bitch. One, I don't understand where does that come from. Two, when you say lolly, you think of children, but most, like, how can I address this? Lolly is just a body type. I don't care, and at the same time, it's used for fictional character. Who cares? There's no a real character in that. And three, how old is that character? Who cares? It's not real. But the part that I find annoying is always like someone pointed out. Mid Canyon was like, you know Mid Canyon, yeah, Papa Meat, yeah. He did like a 40-minute video about this, where it's like, you cannot separate fact from fiction. Literally, that's what he said. Some people are like, okay,
Oh, that was him.
Yeah, that was him. That was him.
Fucking Californian. Oh god.
Yeah. I know what you think. I did think the same, but I wanted to keep it out of what I'm saying.
Oh, you can't separate fact from fiction, man. You must be pretty fucked up with the amount of fucking weird fucking videos you make. God damn it.
Rape,
I
murder, insinuation of sex between minors. I shouldn't have said it that way.
Cannibalism. No, I thought you were just going to say absorption, because a lot of like the characters are fusing and being absorbed, dying, and just
yeah, I know.
It's like the Ego Raptor shit all over again. You were cool, but then you got popular, and then you showed us your real face.
You know how many people said that part, the part about the Eagle Raptor.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah. There's a lot of people who said the Eagle Raptor part on Twitter.
But that's true though. It's fuck.
And you know what the thing is that you're trying to watch a video, but like the thing is like I find it funny just because like I would say this. So now the question is, does it count for real people, like people who watch porn with female who are petite, or female who watch porn with people with guy who are petite or small in English? Sorry, I was like stuff.
Yeah. They understand what you mean.
Like Snow Bunny or something. Because seriously, I went through a lot of it, and I'm like, okay, so this woman is like 4 foot 4'9", 4'8", 4'3", and you're like, so does it count for them? No. Okay. Does it count for the Western stuff like Big Mouth? Because I'd never see someone talk about Big Mouth. And because
I'm gonna.
they include Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball or My Hero Academia, I never saw them talk about series like Rick and Morty. Like, most of the story of Morty is Morty trying to get laid. Is that pedophilic?
I want to chime in on this.
Sorry,
I
didn't
don't
really
completely
hear,
disagree with, but what?
Sorry, I used the wrong word on YouTube just because like I'm getting heated with it.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
PDF fileage.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with Lolly being I don't completely disagree with it being a body type, but also I think it's obvious that it's first off it's a matter of politics, because
Yes.
when they do it it's fine, but when other people do it it's not.
True.
I think that there's legitimately, because the thing also with Lolly is that I think there's a difference between an adult woman who's small and a fictional character who's, way young. But here's the thing, as much as I don't like Lolly, usually
this
the
part I have to
guys
say
who
it
are
too.
into Lolly.
Like
The what?
I don't like Lolly too. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
funny
don't
because
like
like
Lolly.
I hate I would say this. I don't. It's not that I hate it. I just it's not my shit, right? I love Big Up Eye, so Lolly is like out of the range of what I like at all.
Uh,
But yeah, I let you
it's just
finish,
that
sorry.
it's not my thing, honestly. But maybe I'd put the guys who like Lolly on the list in my mind. But usually the guys who like lollies are just it's at the limit of what I can accept. Usually they don't do, as far as I know, lolly guys don't do actually anything with actual children.
They don't do
I'd
weird
be
shit.
much more concerned. Yeah, they don't.
I
It's
would
just
say
that.
this. Wait, just a second. I just don't wanna forget this. I find people who hate Lolly more dangerous than people who like Lolly. I will say this because
I was going to say it.
each time, so sorry, I just had it on my mind. But like each time that one
Okay.
guy come out and say like, "Oh, Lolly is strange. He should be banned." What happened? He
Yeah,
get outed as someone
a
who
PDF
has
file.
yeah a PDF file.
But that's exactly what I was going to say. I
Sorry.
don't like, lolly. I don't mind the guys who watch it. I just think that they watch a really weird thing, but they are not necessarily doing weird things. And as long as it remains, I actually believe in the thing of, well, you do your thing in your corner, so I don't care. But my version is different. It's that, okay, but now you're not just doing something in your own corner. You're actually doing it to other people who are too young to consent. So, and it's the same thing. Vosh says, oh, everything is... No, what I hate about people like Vosh is that they don't necessarily just think that lolly is weird, is that they want to put everything into that category. Oh, you like a woman and she's 24 and she's 5'8"? Oh, you're into lolly. Oh, you're a monster. But then he gets... Oh, what's on your computer, Vosh? Oh,
No.
he
It's
who
a
cast
gnome.
the
It's a
first
gnome.
stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't know they
Exactly.
were lolly. I just thought they were short stack. Oh, shut the... Say
No,
that to
no.
the
Short
police
stack
officer,
arch.
motherfucker.
Short stack arch or no gnome arch.
Oh my god. Fuck
Goblin.
that guy. Just
Yeah.
fucking hypocrite.
No, I agree with you. Like seriously, I most of them I do not care. Because things like the way that I see it is that one, it's something that is not from our country. Like it's not from America. It's clearly just a Japanese thing, right? And they like cute shit. They like cutesy shit. And even fucking Mid Canyon says it in this video. Like, Japanese people take their teeth and change them so that it's cutesy and look young, right? And I'm like, yes, that's the thing. Like Japanese people like looking young. They like cutesy things. This is a cultural change. Does every Japanese people like it? I don't know, and I don't care, right? I don't live there. I don't judge them for that. That's their culture. But things like we American people don't have problem with like um scene obscene scene in movie. There always one obscene scene in every movie or every series. Buffy the Vampire Slayer had obscene scenes. Um, what hit in the movie had like no, it hit in the book had like an orgy, and I don't think that they were like up to age. Let's just say that this way. So there's that. But things like the best way I want to say is like I want us as gamers and everything to have like to gain back control of our shit, right? Like kick out all those tourists and get back our shit, like get back control of the mods of the mud side, get back the control of the anime stuff, because it's clear. Ah yeah, and for going back to Mid Canyon, the thing with Mid Canyon and his anime collection is like a normie collection, like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. And I like Naruto, I like Bleach, I like One Piece, but it's clear that his shit is just a tourist trap, if you see my drift.
Yeah. No, I think the Hugo Raptor thing is spot on. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh my god, I'm not gonna watch this shit anymore. Why is he popular, but not fucking Flash Kids? They deserve the fucking views more than he does.
They're like, the thing is, like, I think that one thing that Mid Canyon did that Flash Kid didn't is that he did burn himself doing a lot of skit in a short amount of time. Like, each week he had like one new Mid Canyon video out. Flash Gates can be like 6 months with nothing. And the way that I see them work is that they do the same thing that we do, right? We work on video that we are interested on. We don't work on video that we don't like. Like the video on that's the reason why we don't have a video on Suicide Squad. Because I think that you weren't interested, I wasn't interested. I wanted to do a video on it, but seriously, I didn't care that much. Suicide Squad was trash, and the only video I want to make is that Suicide Squad is dead. That's it. Like, the only video I want to make is Suicide Squad kill Rocksteady. That's it. That's the only video that I want to make. The rest I don't really care. That's the way that I see it right now. My opinion. But yeah, I would like us to get back to control. Like, we have like what? Nexus Mud, it has been taken by the woke virus. Game Banana.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, can we get back to control? It's like just getting annoying, in my opinion, and that's it. So yeah, we have Borderlands done.
No, it would be fine.
So I have this because I find it interesting.
In what video did Meat Canyon say talk about reality and fiction?
The one on his Papa Meat channel. I will send it to you after.
No.
Okay.
You too?
Perfect.
I heard footsteps.
Perfect.
Sorry. Didn't mean to Earth.
Wait, why does he have the fucking Advent Children costume?
Because it's Ahmad.
This game is gay. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that some mother did give Tifa a bigger breast, but okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was going to ask, is that a mod? I hope so.
So now let's talk about it. Because Final Fantasy Rebirth has this.
Jesus.
いやここはその日差しが強い気をつけろ焼きすぎると痛い
Milk that shit.
後で
ヒリヒリでヒューヒューだね
You have both. And like I said, I had no problem with it. Anyways. And I found it cool that there's this scene in, but I want just to cover it just because I think that some people think that that means that everything is fine, and you know, nature is healing, and you know, Square Enix is going back to
Oh, that
Japan.
fucking meme.
And I will say this:
Nature is healing. Boobs are big again.
yeah, um, I would like it. I would like it, but the way I see it is that they took a lot of time shitting on us. They took a lot of time preparing their own stuff, saying that they wanted to be more like the West. They take a lot of time implementing 5 to 7 sport bra on Tifa for the first model. It doesn't mean that the new model don't have a bigger one, but the thing is that they took a lot of time doing all that, and them going back that fast, I will not believe it until I see it. From the get-go, I will not buy this game because I will not buy Final Fantasy VII Remake until the game is completely out and I can buy one game to get all three in one for the low price of $30 max. And that's because I'm ready to wait. Like, what? The first one was out for 5 years. The second one just came out.
Yeah.
Third one will be out in 10 years. I can wait another 10 years. I have no problem with that. Seriously. I have no problem with that at all. The second thing is that it will let other people test the game instead of me. Because things like, I'm not your beta tester. I'm not pay for it, and I will not pay for it. Like, I remember what other game did. They had like that kind of fan service, and then they updated it after the sales to censor it. And yes, mother exists. This is right. But if the mother had to repair the game that I want, I prefer paying the less possible because the mother is working for free. So why should I pay Square Enix for that? So that's the thing. So that's my take on this. Also, there's this fan compare reaction to Tifa's bathing suit to Xenoblade Chronicle 2's fan service. Like, I would say that she had bigger breasts, but yeah, some people were like having some meme about it, and I'm not surprised because one is like accepted, the other one is not. And
yeah,
this is getting annoying. I hit the double standard. Okay, so I will go on this one because I wanted to. So let's go.
Nature is healing. We don't have double
人間
standards.
離れした剣技を使うとか
Will never
油断
happen.
しないでいくよ味方でしょうか
Oh yeah. Gotta buy this one.
緊急時規定により独断で任務を遂行する
Yeah, it's the right one.
Yeah.
Granblue is the actual book.
Yeah. 人類栄光あれ回避対象捕捉貫く倒すやっもっと合図する今
Okay. So Granblue Fantasy has integrated 2B. So what do you think, Nero, about this?
Now I have to buy the fucking game and the DLC. I just fuck.
Yes.
Gotta buy it now.
Yeah, me too. No, it's not this one.
Me too, or do you mean
they don't have the
2B?
they don't have the trailer with like the other costume, because for YouTube you have like the costume who's a little bit longer, but the real costume you have also the real costume. I can't wait to see it though. Also, Mortal Kombat has added Peacekeeper, but nobody cares because Mortal Kombat is a trash game.
Yeah.
Like I find it sad that Mortal Kombat to survive has to pay for having content for other games because nobody is interested.
Yeah,
Anyways.
nobody cares.
So that's it. That's the last article. Well, we have nothing else. Do you want to add something?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, that will be it. So thanks for coming and see you next week. Stay passionate and be a little bit evil. On that note, I'm out.